Recovery and resolution planning. What does it mean to us? Recovery and resolution planning, or in short RRP, is vital in enhancing the resilience of the financial system. Bank Negara Malaysia and Perbadanan Insurance Deposit Malaysia are embarking on the joint policy framework to implement RRP for 3 reasons. To ensure preparedness for the recovery and resolution of troubled financial institutions, or in short, FIs, in an orderly manner. To preserve financial stability and to minimize the cost of crises to the financial system. There are 2 components in RRP: recovery planning and resolution planning. A recovery plan is developed by FIs to identify and plan for execution of suitable measures to restore long-term viability under a range of stress events. Recovery planning is an iterative and evolutionary process. To this end, Bank Negara Malaysia will continuously engage with FIs to clarify its expectations on recovery planning as part of the ongoing supervisory review process. A credible recovery plan consists of several core elements: a robust strategic analysis of the FI structure, activities, and operations. A sound governance framework that clarifies the responsibilities within the FI from the development to the execution of the recovery plan. A forward-looking recovery indicator framework that supports rigorous risk monitoring. A comprehensive suite of effective and credible recovery options to address threats to viability. A wide range of severe stress scenarios to assess the FI's overall recovery capacity. The second component of RRP is resolution planning. Resolution planning is undertaken by PIDM in collaboration with the FI to develop a customized resolution plan for each FI. The plan is developed during normal times to cater for the situation where the FI is no longer viable. The key elements of resolution planning process include assessing the criticality of the functions performed by the FIs and its interdependencies that may have an impact to the financial system. Developing the preferred resolution strategy and operational plan to help maintain continuity of the critical functions. Undertaking resolvability assessment to assess the feasibility and credibility of the preferred resolution strategy, including identifying the impediments to effective resolution. Devising an action plan to remediate the impediment. The resolution planning involves the identification of various resolution options, which include options to continue the FI's key operations or closure of the FI. For example, the resolution of an FI may result in continued operations under PIDM's control, or transfer of the FI's important functions and/or parts to another FI, or transfer of different functions and/or parts to multiple FIs or third parties. If there is no immediate acquirer for all or part of the non-viable FI, the functions and/or parts of the FI may be transferred to a bridge institution. It is a temporary institution set up to preserve all or part of the non-viable FI and is operated by PIDM until an acquirer is found. Hence, why do we need RRP? The Malaysian financial landscape has evolved with FIs being more globalized, interconnected, and operationally more complex. Their failure could potentially cause significant dislocation in the financial system and adverse economic consequences. Therefore, having an effective RRP regime in place is important to address these risks. With recovery planning, FIs would be better prepared to execute recovery options to address a wide range of viability threats. When the FI becomes non-viable, resolution planning will enable the resolution authority to resolve the FI in an orderly manner that minimizes disruptions to the financial system. Contagion impact of the non-viable FI can be effectively contained to ensure that their failure would not adversely affect other FIs, financial markets, and financial market infrastructures. To ensure successful implementation of RRP in Malaysia, the RRP Framework is aligned with international best practices tailored to the Malaysian context. Bank Negara Malaysia and PIDM will cooperate and coordinate with one another. Bank Negara Malaysia and PIDM will implement RRP in phases, which include a pilot exercise with selected FIs in 2017, prior to industry-wide implementation. And the RRP framework will be guided by the principle of proportionality, which takes into account the unique characteristics of each FI, including its size, complexity, and systemic importance. At the same time, Bank Negara Malaysia and PIDM expect FIs to be engaged at all levels. Board and senior management are to provide full support and commitment and dedicate appropriate and sufficient resources to ensure the successful implementation of RRP. RRP that is undertaken earnestly and intently will lead to enhanced robustness and resilience of the financial industry. We must embrace the RRP journey now for a sustainable future.